Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome Councilmember Whitney Baxter, who is with us, as well as Vice Mayor-elect Dan Wu. Welcome. And Commissioner of Public Safety, Ken Armstrong, is with us this morning. Thank you. Also joining me today are Chief Lawrence Weathers and Commander Matthew Greathouse. I'm here today to talk about my top priority, public safety. Specifically, I want to talk about our flock license plate reader program. Chief Weathers and I are asking the council to move ahead with an immediate expansion of the flock program. Our flock pilot program began in the spring with just 25 license plate readers scattered throughout our community. Even though the pilot program is not a year old, the technology has already proved itself on Lexington streets. It's time to move ahead with full implementation of the program by adding 75 license plate readers. To meet the challenges of the future, we must continue to modernize the tools our law enforcement officers have. We intentionally started the program off slowly. We did our homework, checking first to make sure we had a policy in place that provided the right balance of personal freedom and safety. The readers take still photos of license plates and compare them to license plates entered into national crime databases or license plates wanted locally for investigations. Police officers use the photos in investigation and to help them solve crimes. They are not video monitoring devices, and they are not used to catch speeders. Now, let me report back on a few cases that have been used, where these readers have been used. This is since the spring of '22, and with only 25 license plate readers on our streets. The total value of vehicles police have recovered, thanks to evidence gathered on flock license plate readers, $1,465,710. Total number of charges placed, thanks to evidence gathered on flock license plate readers, 455. 11 missing persons located. 130 warrants and subpoenas served, including a murder suspect from Detroit. 36 firearms seized. 39 investigative leads, and there are more and more items of data. During the pilot project, the locations of license plate readers were not made public. But that will change after the installment of the additional 75 readers. Locations for all license plate readers will be and are determined with the assistance of flock safety and based on traffic patterns and crime reported by the public to the police department. I already included funding for the additional license plate readers in the current budget, which was approved by council. Total cost is estimated at $236,250 annually. An additional vote from council is required to move the program forward now, and that is what I will seek from our council members tomorrow. I think the numbers make it clear we need to move forward and fully implement this program. I want to thank you very much, and now we have Police Chief Weathers and Commander Matthew Greathouse and myself here to answer any questions. Thank you. What sort of questions do you have? None? Stu?
Where would the 75 be
Chief?
How's everybody doing? Roughly where they're going to be added, we're going to look at the crime data to show us, and we also have to look at where it's feasible to install them, and if there's a power source that's needed, or if we'll have to have a solar power source for them. But that's basically what we're looking at right now. It's going to be all over the city, I would think. Just putting them in one area is not going to help us. I think putting them all over the city in different places, different access points, would serve our purpose better, especially when it comes to people being victimized by crime. It's no secret that our roadways are used to facilitate crimes, and putting them on those more heavily traveled roadways would make sense to me.
Can you speak to the decision to make the locations public now? Because I know when we first announced the program, there were some concerns about privacy and the use of targeting. So can you speak to why we want to make this information public?
Yeah, the 25 was a pilot program. We wanted to make sure that it was working. If we gave you the locations, maybe people would try to get around them and things like that. So we intentionally didn't want to do that. We wanted to see how well it worked. I think going that way kind of showed us that there was a need for it, and a bigger need for it. So once we get the 75 installed, I don't think it'll be an issue letting people know where they are.
So once the new contract is approved, roughly about 3 months, I think. Obviously, they're not seeing any backups right now as far as the supply chain goes. It's just a matter of getting permits now, where those locations are going to be, and just working with their installers to get those put in.
I think there was a question over.
That's my question.
Oh, okay. Any other questions?
How do you think that the council members are going to respond to the expansion?
We have sent them information, talked to several of them, and I'm optimistic that they'll move this forward. The money is in place in a budget which they passed. So I'm very hopeful that they'll want to move this forward. Other questions? No? All right. Thank you all very much.